for joining us again for the Stitches and Sundry Flosstube. We're back from our vacation break, so thank you all for hanging out with us again. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Devyn.
And we are a podcast dedicated to cross-stitch and other stitchy projects. And we, despite having a break, don't have much of an update this time.
No,
but
not at all. I'm a very bad stitcher.
But part of doing this is doing it even when you don't have anything to show. Now, we have some stuff. But it's pretty minor.
Yeah.
So as you can tell, we've had a lot going on.
Yes.
The month of September.
Did it just like fly by?
It flew by and was a terror at the same time. Like the Tasmanian devil running through your house. Just like, whoosh, and then your house is destroyed. So that's what I felt like.
I feel so bad about that. Tasmanian devil that was in your house.
So I have been I have some stuff done. But I have been desperately dealing with my basement and construction, and not good construction either. Like digging up concrete floors and hauling mud away.
Work. That's a lot of hard work.
And Tuesday was my birthday, and I spent it standing in ankle-deep freezing water trying to push water upstairs with a broom.
So sorry for that.
Oh no!
So
I mean, life happens, and at the time it was I was in the middle of an emotional breakdown, and that's why I had a broom. But now I look back and I'm like, okay, life happens. We're getting it. We're working towards a fix. We're getting stuff done. But
yes, you've got a new solution that might be the best solution.
It's the best solution so far.
Yeah.
But that kind of stuff has just been happening. Like that moment was like the culmination of 3 weeks of psychotic life. So we have some updates, but not a ton. Yeah. You went to Maine.
I went on vacation to Maine. It was awesome, and I feel really guilty saying that while sitting next to you with your basement hell.
I mean,
but it was.
One of us had to be having a good time.
It was really beautiful. We spent a lot of time. We went to Acadia National Park.
Yeah.
And I'll just be brief here because you guys aren't here to listen to my vacation story, but basically we spent a lot of time in the park, and that was awesome because this was my third time going, and all the other times we spent so much time going to shops and going out to eat. But because of COVID, we didn't do any of that. We just hiked and picnicked in the park, and it was awesome because I got to see so much more than I ever saw.
I know I know you went with the feeling like this might be
my last vacation for a while, and stuff's changing with work, and stuff's changing on
with COVID and the world.
And I wanted to get the most out of it, and I really feel like I did.
Yeah.
Also, I did a boulder scramble, and I don't look like a lady who can do a boulder scramble, but I did it.
It's awesome. And you got to spend some really awesome time with your dad and your boyfriend. Just good.
Yeah, it was really nice. I got to do 2 hikes with just my dad. Jason sat them out because he had injured knees. His knees are busted.
My knees are busted for going hiking.
I mean, he's not in the hospital or anything, just so you guys know. He just has a lot of knee pain, so some of the trails there were a little too tough for him. So my dad and I hiked a mountain trail, which was pretty tough for me, and then we did one very long but flat trail, which was nice. It was very beautiful.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
We got to see a lot of fall color on the way back. We weren't there during their peak, but everything is changing right now really nicely, and it was beautiful.
Oh, that reminds me, our Autumn Glory Festival is coming up.
It's this weekend? Next weekend. And it is, if you guys have ever heard of the Garrett County Autumn Glory Festival, they're doing it differently this year, but it is still ongoing, and it is huge and beautiful and wonderful. So if you ever get a chance, come out and enjoy the mountains. Our area is great for scenic drives. I highly recommend. Autumn Glory Chamber of Commerce put together a couple of different scenic driving trails roads, not paths. I don't know them. I don't know what roads they put together, but I know I'm gonna get just driving around, because this is what we do all the time. We just drive around.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. So yeah, they decided to cancel. We usually have like a big parade, and they decided to cancel that due to COVID concerns. But they set up floats and destinations to visit, and you just drive around. You see all the beautiful fall color. You go to craft shows and destinations and stuff, and it's much more, you know, distanced, but you still get to experience the county, which is really great.
And it was awesome that they were able to put that kind of planning into this to still have something to celebrate our fall harvesty time, and it's wonderful.
Yep.
Very excited.
So, on to projects, because if I think too much about how bad the last couple weeks have been, we won't get to projects at all. So, I have a finish. And this is super important because it is the thing that was taking up all my time. So now I'm going to have some new starts coming up. And I'm going to start something just for me. Not another gift right away. And
that'll be nice.
That'll be nice. And so I had to get, yesterday, I had a really bad day on Friday. And yesterday I texted you and was like, I just took a 4.5 hour nap, because that's usually like how much I sleep at night. And so it was like a full dead sleep after calling concrete and stuff in the morning. And I felt like a new human being. So now I'm like, okay, now I can be excited and inspired again, because I had to get out of my funk. But
needed a good nap.
A nap solves a lot of problems. But I have.
Do you want me to hold one?
Yes, if you would hold one. Bum, 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 bum. There's Barbara.
What? 2 finishes?
There's Adam. So they're done. I made the strategic decision because of time crunch to not do. They have in their pattern a curly Q frame around them to make them look like cameos. And this pattern is by Avocado Stitchery, who does super fun pop culture things.
Yeah, I've looked at her site before. She's got some awesome stuff on there.
Yeah, she has some really cool stuff. But I'm going to get, actually, I ordered a set of frames off Etsy. The people's faces are about 8 by 8, roughly. Maybe a little smaller than that. And I ordered a set of frames that were 9 by 10. And I was like, that's perfect. Got them, pulled them out of the box, and was like, these are pretty small. They had measured the actual frame instead of just the interior. Why are people doing that? I don't know. I found a couple people that randomly do that. And so they were like 5 by 7 interior. So I have this, and I like tried to get a return and all this stuff, and it was like no response. And I was like, technically, even if I like were to dispute it, she could just say it's an accurate measurement of the product. So I was like, I'm not messing with that. So now I've got to find frames, and I found one that I need to go pick up at a junk store near us. But I'm trying to find that intricate curly Q cameo frame, and I need to get these framed like now so I can get them shipped off before the wedding. So I found one. I'm on the hunt for another. That's probably what I'm going to do evenings, weekends, until I can find one. I've put out everybody I know that thrifts. I'm like, keep an eye out. Even if it has you go to like, you'll go to Goodwill and you'll see a frame, but it's got some crappy artwork in it. I'm like, buy that. I'll strip the artwork out of it. I'll figure out how to get this thing in there. So I've got everybody on the lookout.
Yeah.
And I'm watching Etsy. I found one thing on Etsy and a couple other like Wayfair and stuff like that. I found one that they're prop frames for like a photo booth or whatever. Yeah. And they're plastic, but they're super intricate and they're reasonably cheap because they're not real frames. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, that's going to look really cheap. And I'm not positive they're actually meant to put something in. I'm not positive there's
they don't sound
hardware.
Like what you want.
Yeah, exactly. So otherwise you're looking at like $300 per frame. Oh my God. And I went to a couple different places and asked about custom framing. And the 3 places I inquired at, one was Michael's, and they're like, we don't do round frames at all. Oh. Like no round frames. And they're like, if you find a round frame, we can frame it for you. I'm like, well, by that point,
you can frame it.
Yeah. And then I talked to a couple other places that are like local custom framer people in Frostburg, and they were both like, yeah, absolutely, we can do that for you in November, December.
Oh,
And I was like,
way late.
So we're on the hunt for frames. So that is my big finish. Do you have anything to show?
I have something to show. Look, guys, this might look familiar. It's in exactly the same spot as it was last show. So,
You might have done a little more moon.
I feel like maybe I did. I thought maybe I did. I don't know. I'm gonna pretend I just didn't because it's been 3 weeks and I don't remember. But I really do like this project. It is Nightmare Before Christmas by Happy Little Mouse.
And this is what it will look like when it's done.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, and I do enjoy it. Cross stitch is harder for me to travel with and do. So when I went on my little vacation, I didn't take any cross stitch with me. I took all knitting. Also, like the week leading up to vacation, there was no downtime.
Yeah, there never is.
So it was all just
between working late to get ready for vacation and packing and organizing with the
and
people
just
going.
I don't know how other people live their lives, but one of the things that I do for vacation, for whatever reason, is right before we go, I decide I need to clean the entire house. I do. All the laundry
I'm like,
must
that
be
dust
done.
will be there.
All the laundry must be done. All the vacuuming. The floor should be mopped, and like everything should be put away. I don't want to come home to a mess. I just came back from vacation. I don't want to come home to a pile of work. And the bed. I never make my bed, but I do right before vacation because I want to come home to a nice bed.
That's true. That's true. That is
So.
By the time I get home from vacation, I'm just so happy to have my own bed. I'm like,
yeah.
just fall into it.
So that's my non-updated Nightmare Before Christmas. Beautiful cross stitch. Can't wait to have it finished. It's October now, so I'm super in the mood for the Halloween-y spirit.
Yeah, now that I am done with those guys, I'm super looking forward to fall, and I think you said to me the other day you're super looking forward to Christmas.
I'm looking at Christmas
feeling
stuff.
the Christmas. I'm feeling the winter stuff now. One of the projects that I am interested in doing that is actually, hang on, I'll pop it up real quick, is a series of
Is this Christmas stitching?
it might be a little bit. Hang on, I got my tablet here. And it is a series of seasonal things. So there's four little houses and there are different seasons. And if I was going to start one, I'd start this winter one, so I might be able to have it. Although I've got 2 Halloween things in here that I'm not going to have by Halloween that I've been working on for years. Well, one's not years, but let me see if I can find it.
It's, here's the thing. If I want to work on Christmas stuff in the middle of July, I'm going to do it.
Right?
If I want to work on Halloween in January, I'm going to do it.
I'll put it in a picture.
Yeah.
But that might be what I start next, just for me, for my house, because
and
that's
Christmas house?
It's a little, it's like
Winter?
a little Victorian house in winter, and it's got a wreath on the door and stuff.
That's cute.
So it would be super get me in the mood. I'm super in the mood already for snugglies, and I wake up in the morning and it's 62 degrees, and I'm like, oh, get my sweatshirt on and get my hot tea, get ready for the day. So I'm ready to hibernate. I feel myself. All summer we haven't been able to do anything. Fall, it starts to get crisp in the air, and I'm like, let's settle down and stop the hectic year. It's we haven't done anything.
There's nothing to stop, but let me just snuggle in my couch in my blanket.
Exactly. So I have 2 more updates. So first is one.
Going, being a productive human being.
Yeah, they're not huge updates. They're little updates.
Did you stitch on it? Because
I did.
I think you beat me.
I did stitch on it. So this one is My Favorite Season by Allerton Embroidery. And this is what it's going to look like. And, let me see here. Oh, and this is what it looked like last time. And you'll see a very little amount of work has been done. So I have finished off this set up orange leaves and started this red leaf. And as I was finishing up this red leaf down here on the bottom, I grabbed the color for the veining of that leaf, and I could not see it. I could not see it. And I called my sister over and I'm like, can you see the difference? She's like, yeah, but man, is that close. So I've decided to do some substitutions in this because some of the colors, like in this orange leaf here,
I can't see that veining.
You can't see that veining.
I can see it in the yellow.
Yeah. I can see it in the yellow, and of course I can see it in this orange with this bright, dark red. But this red was so close that it was nearly impossible. So I've decided to do some substitutions to make it pop, make it more readable for the person that's going to be getting it.
I think it's going to look great. Did you sub this?
No, that one is.
That is per pattern.
That is per
pattern.
But
like this one and this one, I can't see that at all.
In these top two leaves, they're definitely, it's too close to read, especially for me. But like when even Sarah in bright white light is like that, it's doable, but barely. I'm like, okay, so the average person's gonna really struggle.
Yeah.
So I got a little down on that, and was decided on what colors I'm subbing out, and updated my pattern keeper. So that will be cool going forward. And I'm really looking forward to giving that. This is another gift, but this one doesn't feel, because there's no time limit on it. This one doesn't feel like
no pressure.
A big deal.
Yeah.
Also, it is fall. It's hitting that fall mood where I want
It fits the theme.
It fits the theme. It fits the mood.
It looks great.
Yeah, it's gonna come out really nice.
And I like that fabric. I need to go fabric shopping with you in your stash.
In my stash. My teeny tiny stash.
Your teeny tiny stash that always has something awesome.
I also did not get any extra done on the Halloween banner, which I'm sad about because I actually wanted, now that I'm done those two, the two portraits, I might make the Halloween banner more priority because I really wanted that done this year.
Yeah.
But I might, hopefully, maybe, have this one done. So this is Halloween Ouija by Tiny Modernist, and she just released the last of it, so it's all out now. I just need to catch up, which I'm not great at, but
I get it done. It looks great. Let's show it.
So
The graveyard.
This is what it's looking like. I got the graveyard at the bottom all done.
Oh my god, I love that graveyard.
So I think I had it like a quarter or halfway done last time, so it's all finished up. And I'm ready to do the sides next. I'm leaving the middle. Don't ask me why I'm leaving the middle. It's my reward to myself.
You said it was a treat.
It's a treat. So I got a couple more stars.
Love the graveyard.
But this on this side, they've got, so this side I think I mentioned has like a slinky witch and a candelabra, and this side has a crow on top of a lantern and like some other really cool. It's gonna be very cute. And I've really enjoyed working on this. I love the fabric. I love the color choices I did. It's definitely meeting that Halloween spooky mood. So I'm having fun. Now that I have
really cute.
the mental capacity to work on stuff, I'll really start having fun.
I really like that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to talk about a small little thing. I have, a few years ago, at the Apple Harvest Festival, which is a wonderful festival near us that is canceled this year, I bought this picture frame that is in the shape of a house. But it was old, and so to me, I said haunted house in my mind.
Right.
The original idea, which is never going to happen because I'm not this creative, was to paint it. I'm not painting it. It's brown and then like faded in parts, but it looks almost naturally creepy. Looking at this particular pattern, I looked at the windows last night of this house and of the little picture frame, and I'll have to bring it to show it sometime when I actually get to making that. But the motifs of, is that what those are called? Whatever, the pattern there, like the little gravestones and the little bats and stuff, I think would look really awesome in my little windows if I can do something like that.
That would be neat.
I don't know how to make that kind of, but it popped in my head when I saw how awesome that graveyard looks. I was looking through a magazine that I had to find patterns small enough, and I was struggling, but that looks like it would be small enough for the house.
Yeah, to just do an individual little square to get it in the windows.
And like,
that would be neat.
Force it. And then like if I was feeling super awesome and creative, I could do a Christmas version too. That'll never happen. But the Halloween side might.
Yeah. A creepy haunted house with Christmas decorations in its windows would be kind of creepy too.
Yeah. It would be pretty creepy.
I love it.
But anyway, I just saw that and I'm like, I think I might need to buy her pattern just to be able to use some of those pieces in my house.
And she does have it set up so that any of those pieces can come apart into singles, so it doesn't all have to be. So she's pretty talented. Talented designer. Other than that, I only have one tiny piece of stash positions, which I forgotten is sitting over there, so I'm gonna go get it.
Well, I can talk about mine.
What did you get?
So, I got a magazine, y'all. I
think I got this in the mail the other day. It's super cute.
Oh, well, I asked you if you got this, and you said no. Darn it. Just cross stitch. It's the 2020 Christmas version. I bought this at Walmart this week when I was grocery shopping. I like the magazines because they usually have smalls in them. Mm-hmm. And right now, everything I'm working on is big. So I wanted to look at small things. And I wanted to do small Christmassy things. So I'm trying to find one in here that doesn't have a chart. Like these. I really like a couple of these. I like the blue and white thread.
Yeah, they definitely have some cute stuff. They always have a good collection of, like you said, smalls, ornaments, little things that are.
Here's some.
And
I like this as the animals. So if I can twist it so the glare's not that bad. Like, look at that. I like the little, there's the cat and mouse. Mm-hmm. It's here in the middle.
Yeah, there's some cute. I like the flamingos and the icicles. Like,
I like the whale. Like, why is there a whale with the?
Because there can be. He's wearing a Santa hat.
I know he's like,
He's got a Christmas angel on him.
Yeah, it's a whale with a Christmas angel. Who wouldn't want to make that? You know, it's just whatever. It's cute.
Yeah, that's exactly why they made it. They're like, that sounds adorable. I'm going to make it.
So yeah, I got this. I flipped through it a couple times and I found this is it. I like the gingerbread. Look at this gingerbread man. Is he wearing a hula skirt? I don't know, but it's adorable. Look at him. Is he wearing a hula skirt? Is that a hula skirt?
He's got a pineapple. He's got coconuts on his.
Like, hello.
He's happy to be there.
I need to make that. Why? I don't know. Where will I put it? I don't know. This one's cute. There's like little gnomes.
Ah, the gnomes.
The gnomes are cute.
We have to hide that from Sarah.
The gnomes are cute. See, look at the gnomes.
Yeah,
so anyway, this was my little acquisition, and these things are small enough that I feel like I might commit to one of them.
Yeah, they're very cute too. They're like super fun.
Yeah, and there's somewhere in here, which I can't find right now, there is a sheep. It's right here on the front. Right there. There's a sheep. It's in this magazine somewhere. It's adorable. And I might need to make a little sheepy ornament.
That would be very cute.
I have a question about that.
Yeah.
When you make a cross-stitch ornament and you go cut it out of your Aida, how does it not fall apart?
Usually you stitch around the edge to like make it so it can't go. Or you put it on like board so that it goes over the edge and doesn't, and then you glue it down so it has a stiffness.
That sounds a lot smarter than what I was imagining.
You just like cut it right next to the
cut it right next to the stitches and the whole thing falls
off. I'm gonna go grab this other thing because this was a gift from my sister for my birthday.
Yeah, so that magazine's gonna have some I'm gonna have some fun making some of the weirdo things in that magazine, like a gingerbread man with a hula skirt and coconuts. Sounds like something I need. Just brings a little smile to your face. Alright, I'm back. We made it. We're living. God.
So my sister got me this needle minder for my birthday. It is from an Etsy shop called Caffeinated Cat.
Oh my god, I love it. Oh my god, I love that.
It's a little cat freaking out. And the magnet on this sucker is strong. Like, I was scared I was going to rip its legs off trying to get it off the little card it came with. But she said They do several of these little cats, so if you love it, go grab them.
I might need a
And one
cat
of them was
reminder.
a fat orange one, and she tried to get it for me, and it was out of stock. So, but where is she still down there? My cat is a fat orange sleepy cat.
The fat round.
The fat round, and so she wanted to get me that, but she was pretty happy with that, and so I
like it.
It was very cute. It was a very nice gift.
Way to bling up your cross stitch.
Exactly.
It's an exciting little.
I like
cat.
having a collection of needle minders. I'm not like one of those people that's like, there's a set of 4 dragons out there. I must have all 4. Like, but I do like having a collection that are fun and theming them to whatever I'm working on. So,
yeah, that is nice. I have that sort of with stitch markers for knitting and progress keepers.
Yeah.
Because I just have a weirdo collection of like all the different themes.
Yeah.
Not just one
You
thing.
gotta have your notions stuff. Like, that's all fun. I do like scissors. I am getting a good collection of scissors. But
I hate all my scissors. All of my cross stitch scissors. I hate them all.
oh, that reminds me. We're gonna trade scissors tonight.
We are?
Yeah, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna take your super pointy ones away from you.
I didn't bring them with me.
Oh,
Maybe I did. I don't know. I'll check. But I will give them to you.
It's not like I told you this was happening.
Yeah.
So it's not
I call
surprising.
them the danger snips because they're so pointy and stabby. Somebody's gonna lose an eye.
Well, I think that's all we have. It's been rough. We will hopefully have a better update next time. But if we don't, that's life. And part of doing this is just trying to do it. Like,
And to have fun.
Yeah,
like,
and to have fun.
It's not about... We're not here to show you guys the most of the most and the best of the best. We're here to show you what we worked on, what we thought was cool, stuff we found around Etsy and the internet.
Yeah.
Like,
And you know...
And share.
Share.
We're just here to share.
Just here to share.
Yeah.
Be part of this cool community.
So, we're really happy that you guys have tuned in and joined us for this. You know, if you have comments about anything we've done or want to share anything you've done,
Anything we
please.
could improve or do better, let us know.
Yeah, just
And
pop it in the box below and we'll check it out. We're pretty responsive.
yes, we try to be. Other than that, have a wonderful time. We'll be back in 2 weeks.
I hope
And-
you're out there enjoying the wonderful fall colors
Yes.
if they're happening your way.
Or just
if
the
not,
fall weather.
get on the internet. They're out there. They're happening somewhere.
So, we'll see you next time, I guess.
Bye, guys.